Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One of my all-time favorites, Dave's Hot Chicken. I got a Dave's number one, which is 2 tenders with fries, and then I also got 2 extra tenders on the side. I got hot for my spice level. Okay, yeah, that should be everything. Put this around here today. I've gotten takeout from Dave's before. Every time I get it, I get home and it's like room temperature. So, not sure what's going on there. But, oh well. We got some zero sugar Barks root beer. One of my favorites as well. But yeah, let's get into the chicken here. So, here's the trick. The honey packets. You need the honey packets. Pick it up. Get a little bit of the sauce. This can get pretty messy, so we're just not even gonna worry about that. Yep. Yep. It always hits the spot. This chicken is always, even though it's not super hot temperature-wise, it's still very crispy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys will have to let me know. They have a Reaper Roulette challenge where you get 10 chicken tenders. I think it's four of them mild, 5 of them medium, and then there's 1 Reaper tender, but you don't know which one it is. So you kind of just got to eat them until you find it. That was a big bite right there. We actually just recently got a Dave's Hot Chicken, like 10 minutes from my house. The closest one used to be over an hour away. So they just recently put one in. Clutch. Very clutch. This is some good stuff. Let's do a bite with some fries. Then we'll get a little bit of the sauce. Very well, very well. I used to always get the slider, but come to find out, when you get the normal tenders, they already come with a slice of bread. And honestly, this is doing the job just fine. You guys are going to have to let me know where you want to see me go next. My top places to go for cheat meals. Can't beat a nice burger and fries. Sushi. That's a good one. That's a cleaner cheat meal. I usually like to do sushi. Every once in a while, I like to branch out and get something a little less nutritious. I mean, it's still chicken at the end of the day, but it is fried in oil, so That crunch is just to die for. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but need to figure out how to balance eating and also talking. Because I just want to sit here and just eat and not talk. We're going to figure that out. Because I definitely, if I'm going to be completely honest, I would love to have a food review channel in the future. That'd be pretty cool. I am a competitive bodybuilder, and I do follow a meal plan year round. So right now I'm currently in an off season. What I'm trying to do is put on as much muscle as I can, so that way whenever I go to cut down for my next show, I have an improved physique from the last time that I competed. I have to be very strict year round, but that's just kind of the price you have to pay if you want to be a good bodybuilder. But now, you're probably wondering, how can I stay in shape year round and still eat this kind of food? Well, for one, I only eat this food one time per week. Two, I am pretty active. I usually get around 10,000 steps a day, plus my workouts, plus my cardio. So I'm expending a lot of energy as well, but as long as you keep it under control, these meals once a week, they actually can help the physique a lot. To make it super simple, whenever you work out, you're breaking down your muscle fibers. And the way that you build and add more muscle is the way that those muscle fibers are repaired. And there's a few things that you can do to increase how those muscle fibers get repaired. One of those things being refueling your body. Okay, so even my post-workout meal, it's my biggest meal of the day because like I said, I want to refuel my body. I want to refuel my muscles. Another thing that's big for building muscle is recovery and sleep. That's a big thing that a lot of people skip out on. That plays a huge role. All right, I'm gonna go with. I'm just gonna finish off these fries. There's only a couple left. I've never had the mac and cheese from here, but I heard it's not good. So I'm not even gonna mess with that. We got 2 tenders left here. I'm gonna crack open some fresh honey. We're gonna go with this one here. This looks like a pretty good piece, I must say. Just a little dab of honey. Let me show you guys. That's what we're dealing with. Sweetness from the honey really helps tame down the heat a little bit. Highly recommend. Next time you go to Dave's, if you've never been there, make sure you pick up a couple honey packets because it is good. They do like a 10 count of the chicken tenders there. I was thinking about doing it, but I'm glad I didn't. That would have been way too much. Whatever I end up getting, I usually force myself to finish. I don't like wasting money, and it would also just be too good to stop eating. If there's one thing I'm taking away from this, maybe before I do my next video, I need to have like a couple topics in mind to talk about. I'm also still like fairly new. I just started my YouTube channel less than a month ago. I have gotten a lot better at talking to the camera. Still learning, still trying to get more comfortable with it. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know if there's specific places you want to see me try. I'm a big pizza guy. If I want a real good pizza, I'm going somewhere that does like the brick oven. For sure. This was a good move on my part. Dave's Hot Chicken. Fun fact, towards the end of last year, I was doing like a cutting phase, so I wasn't doing any cheat meals for a few months. My very first cheat meal back was Dave's Hot Chicken. That's how much I like this place. I definitely think next time, just for the sake of a cool thumbnail, I should get like the 10 chicken tenders, that box. They literally describe it as, I think it's in the to feed a crowd category. So like it's meant for multiple people. But what they don't know, I can eat the same amount as like what multiple people can eat. I honestly at times think my stomach is just like a bottomless pit, which is nice when you want to eat a lot of tasty foods like this, but not so nice when you overeat and then you feel very sick. So it's a love-hate relationship. So there's a lot of debate about the perfect spice level on these. I personally don't know what I like the most, but what I will say, I think the hot requires me to use a little more of the sauce and honey to cool it down. So from a calorie standpoint, maybe I'll go with the medium next time. Like this is still really good. It is kind of hot, but I don't know. It's a tough one. Alright, this is the last bite. Wow, that was like the hottest bite I've had of all of them. So I've had the Reaper. Well, let me just tell you, it was not enjoyable at all. I kind of just did it just to say I did it. Would I ever get it again? No, I would not. Next time I do one of these videos, I need to have not a script, but kind of like topics that I want to cover. That way I'm like kind of talking throughout the whole video about something that's actually matters and like something that's actually relevant. Or maybe I need to be more descriptive of the food. You guys need to tell me what you want. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this. Dave's Hot Chicken, we'll definitely be back for another one next week. That's for sure. I want to start doing these every week. So you guys will have to let me know what you want to see. I'm thinking it might have to be a pizza. It might have to be a pizza. Yeah. We'll be back next week. I appreciate you guys watching this first little food review here. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of fitness content, fitness advice, and also some food. So, I mean, it can't really get much better than that, can it? I don't think so. Alright, well, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.